From the documentary it is clear many people gained common grounds with each other over time in the aftermath of the event. From the documentary it is clear many people gained common grounds with each other over time in the aftermath of the event. From the documentary it is clear many people gained common grounds with each other over time in the aftermath of the event. From the documentary it is clear many people gained common grounds with each other over time in the aftermath of the event.